Hello, hello, welcome back. And today we're talking about how to actually be beautiful all the time. So, we hear this a lot with content creators or influencers and all these other people that all they put out there is kind of just a show, it's a facade, that they actually don't look like that in real life. They're either using a lot of editing apps to look slimmer and have a flatter stomach and more beautiful face and everything. Or they just actually don't dress like that all the time. Like they don't always have, their hair nicely done and dressed up in really nice clothes and all of these things, right? So we know that most of the things we see on social media is fake. Even when people are posting their relationships and you think that, oh, they're so happy, they're not, for the most part. Like 99%. Or hopefully not that much, but it is a lot. And I usually just trust everything I see because I'm a very trusting person. But I've learned that you just cannot trust all of the things you see because most people that they put on social media is fake. It's false. So just remember that. And even if you think you're not beautiful, look at videos of what's their names? The Kardashians or Kylie Jenner or all these other big, influential people without makeup. I once saw one of those when I was younger and I was like, wow, I did not realize that. And you will be surprised. And I'm not saying that to say that women look ugly without makeup. No, I'm not wearing any makeup. So I'm not saying that at all. All I'm putting out there is when you think that, oh, they're the most beautiful woman in the world. Well, when they take off their makeup, then what do they look like, right? It's completely different. It's almost scary even. I do not envy them at all. And I don't want you to envy them either. I want you to see yourself as the most beautiful person in the world. Because you are. Health is beauty. So when you're healthy, it will radiate out of yourself in beauty. Your hair will be luscious and long and thick. Your face will be glowing. Your skin will be glowing. You'll have clear skin. Your eyes will be bright and white. You're not going to have red veins and stuff through your eyes. If you're getting sleep and not doing screen at night, which sometimes I struggle with, but those really, really help if I can be consistent with that. And the biggest one is not having inflammatory foods. So no wheat, no grains, none of that stuff, because that will make your eyes red, and those are inflammatory foods, okay? And inflammation is the number one cause of aging. It is underneath the root. It's the root cause of everything bad, okay? So take those out of your diet. I know it's hard, but it's worth it. I promise. So, how to be beautiful every day or all the time? Well, first of all, you need to start believing it because you can do it. And it's hard to believe because most people we're around, they do not do it, right? We usually see disheveled people who are, their form of discipline and caretaking is so meager that their room, their house is a complete disaster, and even themselves are a complete disaster. But then they can make themselves look nice before they go out. But their discipline is so meager that it's just all they can do is on themselves. And everything else in their life is a disaster. We do not want to be like that. And I have this paragraph. It was in one of my English books in school. And that was the whole thing is about. It was a paragraph of 799 words or something, or not that long. How much is a paragraph? 109 words? I don't remember anymore. And we were supposed to concise it down. And that was one of our homeworks in English. And I kept that piece of paper because I was like, wow, this is so true that most people, their discipline, their organizational skills are all wasted on themselves. They look great out there, but everything else is a disaster. And then there's other people who everything is a disaster, right? They can't keep their room, their place nice, and they have a hard time with themselves. So let's see how we can get out of that, because I definitely used to be that way. And you can totally, completely change it, and it doesn't take a lot. You'll feel so much better after doing it. the main thing that gets in the way is the mindset. You feel like, oh, everyone's going to start looking at me. What are they going to think? I'm going to be so dressed up compared to everybody else. I still sometimes have those thoughts, but you just have to kick them out the window because, you know what? Who cares? We're on this earth for a blink of an eye. So who cares what other people think, right? Let's see, what were we saying with that? How to be beautiful every day. So first of all is believing it, like I said, because you can accomplish this, and how you do it. First of all, like we said, getting your sleep, because it starts the night before, and with eating, it starts days before. You can age yourself forward or backwards just by what you're eating. And that's a big thing, and it affects how you feel. Sometimes if we're in a bad mood and just cannot be convinced to get up and do anything because you feel bloated and terrible and awful, it's because of what we ate. So eat clean. And okay, so now the actual steps. So you slept well, you get up, wash your face every morning, make sure you shower regularly. I always feel so much better if my hair is like freshly washed, and I don't know, it just makes you glow differently. And you don't need to make this really hard or fancy at all, but it's important to do all of this because you need to feel good yourself for you to get the best, to bring the best out of other people. So be clean, look clean, smell clean, dress nice, even when you're at home. Because how is it fair or good for you to be kind of in sweatpants and sweatshirts and kind of like not even caring about how you look or smell or feel like, and your husband is out at work with all these women who are perfectly dressed, look amazing, super dressed up, good moods, smell nice, all this stuff. Like, no, you're the one supposed to be seducing him, not everybody else in the world. Okay? So this doesn't have to be difficult. I know we don't like to hear that, but it is kind of true that if he's only seeing you in the mornings and the evenings and you're kind of just like a mess, that's not exactly what you want to be doing. Like, especially, like, do it for yourself. Being your own dream girl, like a dream girl or your version of your own dream girl, a princess, a queen, whatever it is for you, she's going to be looking fabulous all the time, right? And that comes with feeling good. Once you feel good, you can do it on the outside. So focus on what will make you feel good. Eating right, sleeping, not having too many things in your schedule, so that you can, look nice every day. And what I do, I don't do anything super fancy. You probably see me in the same things all the time. I have like 4 or 5 shirts and these 3 wrap skirts that I wear day in and day out because it's easy for me and I know it looks good and I don't have to think very hard. I can think about other things or spend more time in meditation or prayer or with my family or making things to give to people. There's other ways of, using that time. So make it easy. What is a super simple, easy outfit you can just throw on? Because to me, this is just as easy as if I was throwing on sweatpants and a sweatshirt. It's just a shirt and a wrap skirt that you tie. Like, how difficult is that? And if you wear something nice and wear something nice underneath. That always makes you feel so much better when everything you're wearing makes you feel so good. And that you're clean. You feel clean. You smell clean. You look good. Do it for yourself. And I promise you, your life will change. You will be wanting to do more things. You will want to be seen by other people. You won't be thinking that, oh, I hope nobody sees me as I'm walking into the grocery store or to go get the mail or to take out the trash or anywhere. You deserve that for yourself. Your family deserves to see you at your best. And your future family does, your husband, your kids. But start practicing that now and before you're married. And if you are already married, of course you can start doing this at any time. It will change the way he treats you. It will. And I am excited to see how that changes everything for you too. Because as women, we want to be seen and appreciated and valued and complimented and all those things. So let's put in the effort. It doesn't take much. Like, for me to get ready in the morning takes 20 minutes max, and it's like this. So find what works for you. It does not have to be hard, and I want to see you that way. I want the world to see you that way. And then you can be starting your own business and everything, like for coming on YouTube or something. You want to feel good and look good for you to even have the confidence to be able to come on where people can be critiquing you on all of this stuff, right? So it is really important. And I am excited to see you do this in your own life. And if you want to change your mindset about this, because it's your mindset first. Like for me, when I was younger and I just wanted to wear things so people wouldn't see me, it had to be a mindset shift for me to be where I am now. It's like me telling myself that I am beautiful is what made myself beautiful later. It's you telling yourself that makes you become it. It's not being like, oh, a beautiful person. Well, of course they think they're beautiful because they are. Like, no. You start telling that to yourself and then you become it. So definitely get my free play sheet below. It will change your life. It will shift everything. And if you want to go deeper, check out my course, Divinely Favored, which will show you all the things, how to get rid of all the things that are holding you back, all the blockages in your life, all the limiting beliefs that are holding you back, worrying about what other people think, all of these things. Like, no. This course will teach you how to be savage, go after your own life, and yeah, go get it by the tail or by the head or whatever you're supposed to do with life. I forget that saying, but it's supposed to be fun and it's supposed to be easy. So definitely check that out. And if you want style coaching or health coaching to be slim and healthy and everything, then definitely check that out below. You can get my email by signing up for that free play sheet below. So I'll see you there. Bye.